Good evening. My name is Drew Mons, and I'm the proud principal of Apple Valley High School. On behalf of the faculty, the staff, and administration, I'd like to welcome all the family members and friends who have joined us tonight to recognize the Apple Valley High School Chapter of National Honor Society Induction Class of 2023. This is a good time to clap. When I looked over the list of the inductees, I can tell you that I feel very confident that these students, they represent the core pillars of NHS: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. They're all very accomplished in knowing how to do school, what to do, what not to do, when to do it, and most importantly, these students, they know their purpose. They know their why. Inductees, I want to thank you for your hard work and your dedication to our school. Lots of people will focus on asking over the next couple of years, especially the next two, what you're going to do next. As future leaders, I hope that you stay focused on your why. As comedian Michael Jr. put it, when you know your why, your what becomes more clear and more impactful. People know that I'm a principal. Being an educator is what I do. But my why is about helping others to succeed by creating the conditions where members of our school community feel valued, seen, and heard. You see, once you know your why, standing at the doors in the morning and fist bumping students on arrival, creating listening sessions and taking the time to slow down and listen, and do an extra check-in when somebody tells you, "I'm fine," become no-brainers. Knowing your why drives what you do and who you want to become. I encourage each of you to discover your why as you grow as leaders and continue to walk with purpose. I'd like to thank all the families and staff who have helped to support these students along the way. I'd also like to thank our NHS leadership team, the NHS advisors, and our Arts and Activities Director, Mr. Blatzheim, for their time in organizing tonight and the efforts that you put in over the course of this school year. And at this time, I'd like to introduce some people here who are going to be with us tonight. Mr. Murray, science teacher and keynote speaker. Arts and Activities Director, Bill Blatzheim. Ms. Jagum, our NHS advisor. Current members of our National Honor Society over here. And to the current NHS leadership team, and I'd like to ask these folks to just give a wave: Bryson Flake, Ava Gilmore, Haakenson, Lucy Likeness, Ruth Otto, and John Williams. At this time, I'd like to invite Bryson Flake forward to introduce our keynote speaker, Mr. Murray.
To begin this event, we will hear from an energetic and caring teacher and person. With degrees from the University of Wisconsin, the University of Minnesota, St. Thomas, he has taught chemistry and AP chemistry here at Apple Valley for 6 years, after teaching for 16 years at Roseville Area High School. His favorite quote is from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory: "A little nonsense now and then is relished by the wisest men." Mr. Murray is a wise man. Doing cartwheels on demand in class and blowing fire into pumpkins are some ways that he relishes a healthy dose of engaging nonsense in the classroom while inspiring and teaching his students. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Mr. Murray.
What? Oh, okay. Plants. They were plants over there. Hello, everyone, families, staff, friends, and most importantly, our NHS members and inductees. It's great to be here, and I'm honored to speak with you this evening. When Bryson asked me for some biographical info for my intro, I gave him 3 odd things about me to choose from. I'm really glad he chose the quote, so all I had to do was a cartwheel. Otherwise, you might be watching me sing a bunch of school songs or milk a sheep, and that would have been awkward for all of us, especially Mr. Mons. But regardless, exactly almost 30 years ago, right about now, I sat in an auditorium like this on a lovely spring evening, preparing to join the National Honor Society at Elkhorn Area High School in Wisconsin. Go Elks. I won't lie, I can't remember much about the ceremony, other than that there were glowing candles and speeches and names being read. I also remember very little about the activities our chapter did over the next couple of years, as they were fairly typical service projects and fundraisers. They were things you do because they're the right things to do when you have a duty to show the honor of being part of an honor society, and that means something. I really don't remember who our leadership officers were either, but I'm sure they did a really good job. Oddly, what came to mind and memory as I started to write this speech was the small NHS pin that my chapter chose to give new members on induction night. It was a small pin, no bigger than a dime, and not particularly interesting in any way. For some years, I kept it in a small box of personal mementos in the room I grew up in my family house, and later in a larger copied paper box in basements and attics of places that I've lived as I've grown older. Today, it is in the same box of memories in the attic above my garage. I actually went up this weekend to try to retrieve it, but after about 5 minutes of moving Christmas yard decorations around, as well as a pile of all the other stuff that I've shoved up there in the last year, I smacked my head into a nail that was protruding through the roof. No blood, but it hurt well enough to evoke some choice words and caused me to call off my search before I did more damage. Lest you believe I lack perseverance, I would like you to know that I did fall through that attic floor garage ceiling about 5 years ago, so I'm going with it was a good decision to quit this time. But unfortunately, I now have no pin to hold up as a prop, so you'll have to do with the picture up there. That's the pin right there. So at this point, you're probably wondering why I'm blabbering on about a small, unremarkable pin. It really isn't that special to me, but throughout your years of school, I'm certain that an English teacher somewhere has impressed upon you the human concept of symbolism. Ms. Jagan, we still teach that, right? Yeah, okay, good. All right. Symbols are important to me, and I have so many things, physical objects, things around me and here at work and at home that serve no purpose other than to remind me of the ideas I think are important and memories that I don't want to forget. I realize today that NHS pin is a symbol for me. A symbol that someone, somewhere, at one point in time, thought I was a good human. Not just in one area, but in a lot. A bright student who was a good person, helped others out, and stepped up when called upon to lead. Scholarship, character, service, leadership. The pin is a symbol of the things that I had worked for and the person I worked to become in those first 16 years of my life. I know that that's what we are here celebrating right now about each one of you. A group of people believe that you are good humans, bright students, good people who work with others and help others out and step up when called upon to lead. That's what you've worked for, what you've become, what you are. As NHS members, it's imperative that you are true to those values. But one thing I've learned in my life is that humans are not meant to stop growing inside, changing who we are, refining what we believe, becoming a better version of ourselves. I believe that this is the ultimate reward in life, more than any accolades or achievements that the outside world can shower us with. Personal progress in life is all about reinvention. Reinvention is what allows you endless opportunities to continue exploring parts of you that you never knew that were there. Exploration is growth, and growth in this sense is not outward-facing, but inward. Whenever you find something about yourself that you want to change, you need to look for a way to reinvent. In my life, I found the following things to be helpful in this sense. Number one, set realistic goals and know that anything worth doing or changing will take time. Number two, practice something every single day, no matter what it is. Change is a shift in lifestyle. It requires daily dedication to the point where that new habit takes the place of an old one and no longer requires conscious effort. Constantly look in the mirror. There's a time and a place for go, go, go mode, and then there is a time and a place for reflection mode. Both are necessary, and you will quickly find that unless you take the time to ask yourself the tough questions, you will fall off track and not know how you got there. 4, surround yourself with people who will tell you the truth and ask for their perspectives. If everyone around you is telling you how awesome you are, then you have a serious problem. You need people who are going to challenge and question you. You need people who won't be afraid to tell you the truth. Tough feedback is essential for personal growth. And finally, last, you have to take risks. You will never become the person you want to be by continuing to be the person you currently are. As I like to say in my class, it's okay to be where you are. It's not okay to stay there. Growth's only request is that you step out of your comfort zone. That's it. And unless you are willing to take that risk, to take that uncomfortable leap into the unknown, you will forever stay exactly who you are. However, these are by no means the only way to reinvent yourself. Find what works with you and never stop evolving. So with that in mind, I leave you with one more symbol. This time from my discipline of chemistry. This is a small gummy bear-shaped nugget made out of gallium. Okay, I'll leave it for the new NHS leadership team as a gift. You can, I don't know, stick it in Ms. Jagum's window or something like that. I don't know. But gallium is a solid metal. It's non-toxic, and that's for the parents out there who might remember when the science teachers would occasionally throw out the mercury for people to play with. We're safe here. All right. But gallium, however, has a melting point of about 30 degrees Celsius. Human body temperature, 37 degrees Celsius, which means that makes it possible for it to melt in your hand, like you see in the picture going up there. And so, within a very narrow range of everyday temperatures, gallium can both be extremely solid and very changeable. As you go through life, I want you to be gallium. That is, be exactly the awesome humans that you are tonight, but also be brave enough to change each day and become a better version of yourself. That's how you will honor yourself each day as others are honoring you tonight. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Murray. On behalf of the AVHS chapter of National Honor Society, I have the privilege of welcoming these students before us who have qualified as candidates for membership in the National Honor Society. These qualifications for membership in the National Honor Society include demonstration of outstanding qualities in service, scholarship, leadership, and character. The lit candle stands for the eternal light of knowledge. Hibak will now speak to you about service.
Service, the first pillar of NHS, is the action of helping or doing work for someone. Service is being able to help others without any expectations of receiving. At Apple Valley High School, NHS students embody this selfless spirit and actively engage in community service that positively impacts AVHS, District 196, and the wider community. Whether it be tutoring, babysitting, or food donations, each volunteer effort made by these students makes a difference. With a required minimum of 10 hours of service per trimester, students are taught the importance of community service and what it means to be a part of a community. Students gain an understanding of issues in the world around them and learn what they can do about them. NHS inspires students to get involved and lend a helping hand to those who need it. As Martin Luther King Jr. famously conveyed, everybody can be great because everybody can serve. You don't have to have a college degree to serve. You don't have to make your subject and verb agree to serve. You only need a heart full of grace and a soul generated by love. I will now light the candle for service. Ava will now offer some remarks about scholarship.
The second pillar of National Honor Society is scholarship. In order to become and remain a member, students must maintain a 3.7 GPA or higher. This is something to be extremely proud of on its own, but in NHS we believe that scholarship is more than just the grades you earn in each of your classes. Scholarship is not about being the smartest person in the room or being the most skilled. Everyday scholarship is a dedication to learning and growing. This is taking advantage of educational opportunities and wanting to learn something new each day. Not only does this require exceptional drive, but also a great deal of effort. NHS members view each class period of every day as a time to discover unknown possibilities and understand something new. In order to be scholars, we must be curious and push ourselves in new experiences. Students, be proud of what you have accomplished here, but do not settle. I'd like to leave you all with a message from a famous singer, B.B. King. He says, "The beautiful thing about learning is that nobody can take it away from you." I will now light the candle for scholarship. John will now speak about leadership.
From the wise words of a successful businessman, Jack Welch, before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. To become a member of the National Honor Society, as all of you here have already demonstrated you can do, one must work for themselves. Whether it's spectacular grades or excellence in an activity or completing hours of service, it's apparent that all of you here tonight have shown that you can grow yourself. But the next challenge I want you all to think about is how you can help others grow. Because leadership isn't always about power or commanding others, but rather helping other people to become better versions of themselves. I will now light the candle for leadership. Lucy will offer her thoughts about character.
Character is the very definition of who you are as a person, the beliefs that you subscribe to, and how you uphold those beliefs in your day-to-day life. Character consists of the moral qualities that are distinct to you. National Honor Society members are expected to demonstrate their character in all facets of their life, reflecting on how their actions and behavior positively impact all the people around them. After your time in NHS, the legacy of your character will be remembered long after you've graduated high school. The times you have shown kindness, compassion, and integrity will always be present in the minds and hearts of the people you have positively impacted. Our new inductees have been selected because they show exemplary character by how they choose to positively impact the people around them. I will now light the candle for character. Bryson will now say a few words about our new inductees.
Our NHS inductees have met these qualifications of service, scholarship, leadership, and character. Our current NHS members have filmed a brief message to introduce and welcome our new members. Please watch with me as each inductee is introduced. Inductees, please come down to the stage during your video introduction to receive your NHS certificate and to sign the NHS book.
My name is Jihan Abdi, and I have the honor of introducing my dear sister, Ibtisam Abdi. Ibti is one of the most hardworking people I know. She does well in school and is always doing something to benefit others. In her free time, she likes to read, play with our younger siblings, and make the most delicious food. Even if it's the first time she tries a recipe, it always turns out amazing. And most of all, while I would rarely admit this out loud, Ibti is one of the funniest people I know. She's always cracking jokes and spreading her joy and positivity everywhere she goes. Welcome to NHS, Ibti.
My name is Mohammed Jailani, and I have the honor of introducing you to my friend and teammate, Owen Basball. Owen is active in his school community, and this is seen through his participation in sports such as football and track. At practice, Owen follows directions, helps others, and does what is asked of him. He is a leader, and he displays this when he is leading the team through warm-ups. A quote I have from him is when I asked him if he wanted to run a 4x4, to which he responded, "Never. Welcome to NHS, Owen."
It is my honor to welcome Kenza Ben-Lamley to Apple Valley's National Honor Society. Kenza is exceptional on 3 different levels. She is an exceptional scholar, taking many honors courses, and is also a part of extracurricular activities such as speech and math team, which highlight her academic abilities. Kenza is also an exceptional speaker, both in research and writing, as well as acting and performing. This year, she has made amazing strides in speech, making the final round in almost every tournament she has walked into and placing in the most competitive section in the state. Beyond her success, Kenza is an exceptional leader and friend. She is frequently asked for help and guidance by her teammates and classmates and sets the tone as an example among her peers. She is a wonderful and kind human being, and without question, Kenza will fit right in. Congratulations and welcome, Kenza.
My name is Lucy Likeness, and I am introducing Tracy Bash into the National Honor Society. Tracy demonstrates the 4 pillars by always doing her best to be positive no matter what the situation is. She always likes to help others whenever she can, and she prides herself on her perseverance and how she never gives up no matter what the circumstances are. In her spare time, Tracy enjoys making jewelry and painting, and she also loves spending time with the people she cares about, such as her friends and family.
Hello, my name is Callie Craig, and today I have the pleasure of introducing Cora Bukovic. She demonstrates the 4 pillars of NHS: character, leadership, service, and scholarship by inspiring positive behavior in classmates and teammates, and bringing a high level of reliability in and outside of the classroom. Cora holds very unique qualities, such as her attention to detail, sense of natural leadership, and her kindness. Outside of school, Cora mainly spends her time on schoolwork, hockey, and spending time with family and friends. Welcome to NHS, Cora, and we're so excited to have you.
My name is Ava Torgerson, and I have the honor of introducing Jocelyn Baresh. Jocelyn is a sophomore and enjoys band, German, and math class. She spends the majority of her time doing competitive dance and being an assistant teacher. Jocelyn is very prideful in her work. She is involved at our church as a vacation Bible school leader. Welcome to NHS, Jocelyn.
My name is Bryson Flake, and I have the honor of introducing to you Elijah Butwinick. Elijah is very good at making people feel welcome. He is empathetic and enjoys helping others feel welcome and included. In robotics, he makes sure to include everyone around him. He also tries to reach out to his classmates one-on-one if he sees them struggling, and tries to give them the help they need to understand the class material. Elijah loves to learn about a wide variety of subjects and then loves to share that knowledge. He also enjoys serving through his church and other community organizations. Welcome to NHS, Elijah.
My name is Andrew Prochnow, and I have the honor of inducting Wyatt Candela. I know Wyatt from cross country and from track, and running with him has shown me what kind of person he really is. He is both hardworking and determined. This is also true in his classes, where he works just as hard. Outside of school, Wyatt is the same. He is part of many activities, including mock trial and interact. At home, Wyatt is just as busy. He enjoys practicing many instruments, such as the guitar and trumpet, and he has written many drafts of screenplays. He also spends his time reading and visiting nearby thrift stores. A quote that Wyatt lives by is that it should be the goal of more people to make living life easier for others. I don't think anything else sums up Wyatt more than that. Welcome to NHS, Wyatt. We're glad to have you.
Hi, my name is Charlotte Graham, and it's my pleasure to introduce Maris Ketchings to National Honor Society. Maris is an amazing student. I'm a teacher's assistant for her, and she always gets her work done on time, and I often use her as an answer key. She studies very hard at home with her mom and her grandpa, and she's overall just a great person to be around. She exhibits really great leadership in class, helping other students with their work, and overall is just really nice to be around.
Hello, my name is Eli Schlichting, and I will be introducing Caleb Engelbrecht as a newly inducted member of National Honor Society. Caleb is a hardworking student athlete who plays baseball and hockey here at AVHS. He values his family and friends because they provide him the support he needs. In his free time, he enjoys being outdoors, and he wants to play more golf in the future. Caleb is an active member of our community, as he's involved in numerous volunteer activities. Caleb has shown scholastic excellence in the classroom by receiving an academic letter each trimester. This exemplifies his dedication to his studies. Caleb strives to better himself each and every day, which is why we welcome him into National Honor Society.
Hey, I'm Sean Litterer, and I'll be inducting Sean Forkenbrock to NHS. I met Sean in our German class last year. Sean is a very kind and caring young man. Sean enjoys playing lacrosse. He's actually on the lacrosse team here at AVHS, also the basketball team. As well as taking several honors classes and AP courses, he's a year advanced in math. Sean also serves his community by tutoring others in mathematics and mowing his elderly neighbors' lawns. Sean also TAs for a period of cooking here at AVHS, and Sean has an excellent name as well as the ability to speak Pig Latin.
Hi, my name is Lucy Likeness, and I'm introducing Soraya Frost into National Honor Society. Soraya demonstrates the pillars of National Honor Society by always staying late to help out whenever there's something that needs to be done. She's always willing to take charge and step up in situations when no one else is able to. Soraya is always ready to help out, and she really prides herself on her ability to kind of readjust her perspective and see the best in every situation. And in her spare time, she really enjoys spending time with her family and friends, but when she's not doing that, she really enjoys drawing, writing, working out, and hanging out with her friends.
Hello, my name is Alex Needham, and as a current member of National Honor Society, I have been given the opportunity to introduce a new member into National Honor Society, Alex Gilberson. Although I do not know Alex personally, I was able to ask him a few questions. As an Apple Valley High School student, Alex enjoys learning German, where he is in his 3rd year. Alex also participates in athletics, where he is the only junior captain on the AVHS lacrosse team. He also intends to play college lacrosse in the future. When I asked what he most looks forward to as a new member to National Honor Society, Alex looks forward to contributing to our community. On behalf of Apple Valley High School's National Honor Society, congratulations, Alex, and welcome to NHS.
My name is Apollo Owis, and I have the honor of introducing you to Fisher Hatfield. Fisher is an exceptional academic athlete who enjoys giving back to the community. Fisher is also a committed team player, and he is on the varsity hockey team. He also volunteers his time with Eagle Buddies and Feed My Starving Children. He's also a dedicated leader by coaching developmental hockey and by carrying pucks off the ice after practice, just like how I carried him to win all 3 of our championships in fall racket sports. Welcome to NHS, Fisher.
My name is Zoe Meyer, and today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Anissa Ishal. I was lucky to have some classes with Anissa this year and the year before, and she has since become one of my closest friends. Anissa displays the 4 pillars of NHS in her leadership on the AVHS track team as a leader for the freshmen on the team. She displays her character in her daily life by working hard and motivating those around her to do the same. She has a strong work ethic, and this shows in her volunteer work at her aunt's school in Kenya and her drive in all of her advanced classes. Anissa is a member of the AVHS speech team and track team, and she spends her free time taking care of her younger siblings and listening to Taylor Swift. She's very outgoing, and she's one of the most driven people I know. Welcome to NHS, Anissa.
My name is Eric Jensen, and today I have the honor of introducing you to my sister, Greta Jensen. Greta embodies the pillars of the National Honor Society on a regular basis. She has taken on a leadership role as the assistant stage manager in the AVHS theater productions such as Mamma Mia, the one-act play, and Clue. In these productions, she helps coordinate all of the elements that go into making our performing arts so great. Greta also serves her community regularly. She was an arts and crafts leader for children at Vacation Bible School and was an active volunteer through Girl Scouts as well. Greta does all of this while still remaining a diligent student in the classroom. In her free time, Greta loves to spend time with our dog Cooper and make her favorite brother Kraft mac and cheese. Welcome to NHS, Greta. I'm passing the Jensen torch to you.
My name is AJ Singh, and I have the honor of introducing you to Claire Kackelmeyer. I met Claire at debate 2 years ago. She values detail, and she shows this in how she spends her free time and acts as a leader. She examines and pins bugs, as well as being a great artist who draws very well. Claire spends most of her time at mock trial, where she leads her team by researching law textbooks and collecting information that her team can use to win. She is also involved in many of the school plays, working on lights and sound with the tech crew. Her favorite quote is, "Are we living a life that is safe from harm?" Of course not. We never are. But that's not the right question. The right question is, are we living a life that is worth the harm?
Hey, my name is Walter Haakenson, and I have the pleasure of introducing Caleb Kiefer. Caleb exemplifies the leadership pillar very well, having earned the responsibility of soccer captain. As one of his teammates, I know from experience that he is enthusiastic and displays great sportsmanship. He is also an excellent student, taking on a rigorous academic schedule while still getting that A. Caleb has his priorities straight, and when it comes to entertainment, anime is first. But when he's not watching TV, he's setting a positive example for his community. Caleb is also willing to try new things. He just joined the track season this year and had a great meet at the U of M. Without a doubt, Caleb is qualified to be a part of this group. NHS is truly lucky to have this guy.
I'm Kennedy Johnson, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you today the newest member of NHS, Riley Lamberson. Riley is a great leader in her community who is always trying to make everyone around her feel comfortable and respected. She is also beyond organized and dedicated, which is very evident in her studies and her schoolwork, as she takes many honors and AP courses. Aside from her schoolwork, she also participates in soccer and ultimate frisbee here at the high school, and recently got named the captain of the Apple Valley women's soccer team. Congratulations, Riley, and welcome to NHS.
Hi, my name is Faith Hoff, and I have the honor of introducing you to my friend Josh Lee. Josh loves participating in activities and sports, which is very evident in his commitment to the Riptide swim team and the AVHS boys ultimate frisbee team. He's passionate about his position helping coach the Valley Middle School swim team and his current status as captain of the AVHS boys swim team. A few qualities that make him a perfect addition to NHS include his adaptability to new and unfamiliar situations, as well as his willingness to learn new things such as subjects or activities. Welcome to NHS, Josh.
Hi, my name is Anya Gann, and today I have the honor of introducing Gabe Wiegrete. Gabe is a funny and outgoing person who is not afraid of learning new perspectives or trying new things. Inside and out of the classroom, he's working hard on schoolwork and making connections with other people. And here at AVHS, he is also involved in the mock trial and soccer teams. Welcome to NHS, Gabe.
Today, I have the absolute pleasure of introducing Mafaz Muhammad Ali. Mafaz is a member of our Black Student Union and Muslim Student Association and is part of the Principal Advisory Club. She is also an officer of the Apple Valley Speech and Debate Team. Mafaz is a nationally recognized speaker with many accomplishments in her first 2 years on the team. I've gotten to know Mafaz quite a bit while being on the team with her, and not only is she incredibly talented and dedicated, she is also one of the funniest, most caring, empathetic, and intelligent people I know. She advocates for representation, and she serves her community in so many different ways, which is why I think she is a perfect exemplifier of the 4 pillars of NHS. I am so proud of you, Mafaz. Welcome to NHS.
My name is Haakenson, and I have the honor of introducing you to Naima Muhammad. Naima spends her time cooking, baking, and spending time with her family. A fun fact about Naima is that she moved from Canada to the U.S. when she was in the 7th grade. Naima is committed to service and involved in Interact here at AVHS. She is also a member of Avid Leadership, MSA, and the Apple Valley Speech and Debate Team. Welcome to NHS, Naima.
Hi, my name is Ava Gilmore, and I have the honor of introducing you to Miss Marley Munson today. I've known Marley since her freshman year, and this year we got the opportunity to play volleyball together at the varsity level. She was the best teammate anyone could ever ask for. She's extremely hardworking, reliable, and just so kind to everyone, not only on the court but off the court as well. Marley loves all things volleyball and is committed to the service aspect by being the first one to volunteer for any camp or event. She also spends her free time volunteering at her local church, and she loves to hang out with her friends, spending $7 on a Starbucks drink. Welcome to NHS, Marley.
My name is Sophie Green, and I have the pleasure of introducing you to Noah Narag. Noah is a leader by consistently choosing the unpopular opinion, hoping to lead others by his example. His calm demeanor helps him when he's helping coach his brother's hockey team. That is very important to him because he feels like he's passing it on to his brother. He's an extremely hard worker, especially when it comes to hockey, which he spends the majority of his time doing. Outside of school, he likes to spend time with his family and friends, playing pickup games and family activities. Congratulations, Noah. Can't wait to have you as a member.
I have the privilege of introducing you to Russ Nelson. I have the honor of working with Russ, and he's a hard worker who also enjoys drawing and being creative. He likes to think out of the box and try new things. Russ is taking NHS as a new experience, and we hope you enjoy. Welcome to NHS, Russ.
My name is John, and I have the distinct honor of introducing Tyler Naminsky. I first met Tyler in percussion ensemble when he was just a freshman. It's truly been an incredible experience watching him come out of his shell these past couple years. Tyler is already a member of some of the most advanced bands in the school, as he is involved in both wind ensemble and jazz band. He's involved in ultimate frisbee as well as math team, both of which I also participate in. So yeah, I've spent a lot of time getting to know Tyler, like a lot of time. And I can confidently say there's never a dull moment. Tyler, welcome to NHS.
My name is Carmen Puente, and I'm honored to introduce you to Alana Peacock. Alana is a hardworking, determined student as well as an involved member of her community. She loves staying active by playing both volleyball and lacrosse and enjoys going to Soaring Eagles during the off-season. Outside of school, Alana is committed to serving her community by volunteering at her church and babysitting for struggling mothers. She has taken on leadership roles as captain of the JV volleyball team and a leader of her church group. A driven and disciplined student, I'm confident she will be a great addition to NHS. Welcome to NHS, Alana.
My name is Arsen Hanuschak, and I have the pleasure of introducing you to Julian Plummer. I met Julian through the jazz and R&B program at Apple Valley High School. He plays the bass guitar. Julian loves to spend a lot of time outside with his family and friends. Julian devotes a lot of his energy to rehearsing his instruments because he has a pretty big role to fill in the bands that he is in. It is pretty uncommon to see underclassmen in Jazz 1 and R&B at Apple Valley High School. But Julian has stepped up to the challenge. Welcome to NHS, Julian.
Hi, my name is Kenna Naughton, and I have the honor to introduce you to the national treasure, Shreyas Pradeep. Shreyas is arguably the best clarinet player, behind me of course, and practices all the time. He's very smart and is involved in the math team, qualifying to state. He's the smartest person I know and is still humble even though he's the next Oprah. He spends his time practicing the clarinet and just being the best ever. He's a leader and a learner in chemistry and always getting A's, and a quote that he lives by is, "The best way to protect your future is to create it," which is by Abraham Lincoln, and we can see how that turned out for him, so stay safe out there, Shreyas. Welcome to NHS.
I am Anna Hansen, and I have the honor of introducing you to the newest member of NHS, Lila Post. She is involved in Interact, helping with Stuff the Truck, and also in the National Art Honor Society at Apple Valley High School. Outside of school, she leads a group in Sunday school at Shepherds of the Valley and has participated in many Feed My Starving Children events with her family on multiple occasions. She also enjoys to read, exercise, and create art on her free time. Welcome to NHS, Lila.
My name is Sophie Green, and today I have the honor of introducing you to my friend Ava Rasmussen. Ava is an avid leader who takes every opportunity she can to demonstrate NHS's 4 pillars of character, leadership, service, and scholarship whenever she has the opportunity to. I know Ava through theater and through speech, where I've watched her unending positivity brighten the days of everyone around her. Ava takes every opportunity she can to be kind to everyone, which speaks to the strength of her character. She says that in her free time, she enjoys volunteering her time to others, and she works to demonstrate her scholarship by taking difficult academic courses. Ava loves the arts and is involved in theater and in speech, as well as the AVHS band program. She's a wonderful speaker and actress, and I'm sure she plays just as well. Welcome to NHS, Ava.
Hello, I'm Sonia Logan, and I have the honor to introduce Jessie Swartz, who will be joining NHS this next year. Jessie is an outstanding student who has passed 3 AP tests just in her sophomore year. Now that's impressive. She is involved with the math team and in her free time enjoys spending time with friends and reading. Now that you're back from Spain, we welcome you to NHS. Like Jessie says, don't let fear get in the way of living the life you want to live. Congratulations.
My name is John, and I have the honor of inducting Genesis Scott. She demonstrates the 4 pillars of NHS by being compassionate, being a good listener, encouraging others, and being ambitious. She enjoys dancing and painting. In her free time, she's at her dance studio 3 times a week, as well as working at Apple Valley Nautical Bowls, or spending time with her family and friends. Genesis, welcome to NHS.
My name is Gabe Wiegrete, and I have the honor of introducing to you my friend Titus Scott. Titus is a big runner and participates in track and cross country, which is how I know him. He exemplifies the pillars of NHS. He's a patrol leader for the Boy Scouts of America and is also a leader on the track team and cross country team, where I see him help run practice every day. He also is a volunteer participating in park cleanups. Beyond that, Titus loves attending birthday parties and he loves hitting the gym. One quote he gave me was, "I can bench 135 like the bar." Beyond that, he enjoys getting his money up on the daily, and he says he would describe himself as him. Very humble of you, Titus. Welcome to NHS.
My name is Logan Rasmussen, and I'm excited to introduce Blake Swanson into NHS. Blake is a strong academic student and shows responsibility in the classroom by being a leader during group work, as well as being supportive and respectful to his friends and peers. Blake is also a member of the National Art Honor Society. As part of NAHS, Blake helps out with art shows and has shown leadership by volunteering to work on a mural in the school, along with a few other students. He's very passionate about drawing and art and loves spending his free time with friends and family, as well as drawing. We're excited to have Blake in National Honor Society.
Hello, my name is Vivian Chen, and I have the honor of representing and introducing current sophomore and my friend Olivia Tainter. Olivia is a very friendly and supportive, not only to her classmates but also her teammates. She enjoys meeting new people and being involved in school activities such as math team, drone club, and tennis. Olivia contributes to service and demonstrates strong leadership through performing the piano for the elderly in senior communities and also keeping kids company through playing games and singing songs with them at the children's ministry camp. During her free time, she loves to read books, bake sweets, and hang out with friends. Olivia's motto, "Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it," encourages her to always stay positive and set a good example for others. Welcome to NHS, Olivia.
My name is Mallory Quist, and I have the honor of introducing Jade Vassar. Jade is a sophomore and is involved in avid leadership and softball. She enjoys reading realistic fiction and mystery books and likes every genre of music. She has a talent for singing along to Disney songs and displays the 4 pillars of NHS by stepping up to lead during group projects and helping others with their school. Jade shared that often teachers compliment her on these skills. Welcome to NHS, Jade.
My name is Bryson Flake, and I have the honor of introducing to you Wyatt Velasco. Wyatt is a very kind and caring person. In class, he enjoys helping others with their classwork. Wyatt maintains a lifestyle of willingness to help people out. He has worked to develop relationships with his neighbors, often helping them in simple yet meaningful ways, such as watching their pets or helping with yard work. In school, Wyatt has diligently worked to improve his academics and consistently strives to understand the topics he's learning with great success. He also loves to play sports and has done them from a young age. Welcome to NHS, Wyatt.
Hi, my name is Ellie Stumbo, and I have the honor of introducing to you one of my best friends, Molly Wagner. I first met Molly last year in cross country, and since then she has become one of the most loyal and supportive people that I know. Both on and off the team, she is someone who always will cheer you on and who wants the best for you, making her someone that you will always want to have around. Molly is very artistic, and she's also very dedicated. She has a great eye for detail that she applies to her schoolwork and in her free time, where she enjoys working on different creative projects. She is friendly and welcoming to everyone, and she will be a valuable member of NHS. Welcome to NHS, Molly.
My name is Ruth Otto, and I have the pleasure of introducing Fabiha Yavi into NHS. She loves to go camping as well as hang out with friends both inside and out of school. Fabiha loves to travel and try new places. She wants to meet new people, and NHS is the perfect spot for her. Welcome to NHS, Fabiha. I have the honor of introducing Javon York. He enjoys hanging out with his family at the park as well as playing basketball with some of his friends. Javon has yet to be a part of a club, so this makes NHS his very first club. So, welcome to NHS, Javon, and hope you enjoy.
I'm
invite all our inductees to stand where you are seated. Please repeat after me the Pledge of National Honor Society. I pledge to uphold the high purpose of this honor society to which I have been elected, striving in every way by word and deed to make its ideals the ideals of my life and school. You may be seated. As one of the members of the Apple Valley National Honor Society leadership team, I welcome you all into membership. At this time, we would also like to congratulate and introduce our new leadership team. These current junior members have shown exceptional initiative and talent as leaders for our new NHS chapter. Please join me in congratulating the following students who will stand and wave as their names are called. Melina Cha, Walter Haakenson, Zoe Meyer, Carmen Puente, Mallory Quist, and AJ Singh. We look forward to your leadership for the next school year.
On behalf of the National Honor Society leadership team, thank you all for being here tonight to support and celebrate these amazing students as they join the National Honor Society. There are so many wonderful people that allow this chapter here at Apple Valley High School to operate. I would first like to acknowledge and thank Ms. Jagam and Ms. Nguyen-Schwander for their mentorship and support this year. Their leadership is what makes this event and so many others possible year after year. I would also like to thank my fellow officers for the time and effort they have generously given to organizing and executing meetings and events. Another huge thank you goes to our administration. You are a visible presence of support in our school, and we see it each day by the way you welcome us into the building every morning and the way that you provide opportunities to every student. Your work does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. And thank you to Mr. Dodge for your help with the inductee video and helping run tonight's presentation from the tech booth. And lastly, thank you to all the families of our members of inductees. You help encourage us to push towards and reach our high goals, and your support is deeply appreciated. With that, I would like to congratulate the newest members of the National Honor Society and thank our guests. You are all invited to a reception with cake and punch out in the Commons area by the front of the school. Thank you all, and have a great night.